Grand Rising from me to you here on WaterFireCusp Metaphysics. My name is Stephen, and this is today's daily inspirational message for Wednesday, June 19th, 2024. Thank you all so much for being here with me this morning. I truly do appreciate each and every single one of you. Thank you all so much for hitting the like button. Thank you all so much for subscribing to my channel. If you're brand new here, we do all things metaphysics here on WaterFireCusp. We do have a live stream coming up later today as well. That'll be at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And the video will focus on crystal bibliomancy. Crystal bibliomancy. If you're not familiar with what crystal bibliomancy is, I would love for you to click on the link for the upcoming video and then click on the description box where it will provide you with more information on exactly what that is. So really looking forward to that live stream here later today. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective today for Wednesday, June 19th, 2024? What do we need to know? What do we need to be aware of? What does our mind's eye need to be aware of, Spirit? As we navigate throughout the courses of our days today, what do we need to know? What is the message for today, Spirit? All right, and that is the Two of Pentacles. So you may feel as though you're kind of juggling some things today, right? You may feel as though you need to have a sturdier balance to where you're going and how you're approaching things. You need to be able to ride the waves today is what Spirit is telling us, right? The ups and the downs, the ins and the outs, the challenges that come across. Make sure that you do not get too high or do not get too low in your approaches with things today, right? There needs to be a strong sense of balance in your approaches with how you do things and how you respond to things. Now, this could also be here a relationship in terms of your finances, in terms of your well-being. So Spirit is also reminding us that if you start something new in the realms of your health, wealth, or well-being, to make sure that you approach those things with that balance, right? Understand that you got to certain points in your life because of certain things that had happened in your past. And when you do understand that balanced relationship between cause and effect, between past and present, that's how you can really, truly start to manipulate the present moving forward in your favor so as to maximize the opportunities of the future. That's what the Two of Pentacles is reminding us of here today. Remember, ride the wave. Keep that little sense of balance throughout each and every single step that you take today, not just physically with your body, but mentally as well, right? Understand that there are things that will happen throughout the course of your day that will get you, high and feeling high, and that will get you feeling low, right? But it's when we approach those things with that sense of balance, the ability to juggle multiple tasks at the same time, that is how you really, truly begin to create that sense of alchemy, right? Like truly be able to understand that, okay, if I don't allow this to affect me so negatively, then I know that I'll be able to come forward with my next best step after this is done with. That's truly how we alchemize in current times, right? In present times, I should be saying. So thank you all so much for joining me here for part 1 of today's daily inspirational message. We'll be right back with part 2 with a pull from the Daily Crystal Inspiration Oracle deck. Grand Rising once again from me to you here on WaterFireCusp Metaphysics. My name is Stephen, and this is part 2 of today's daily inspirational message for Wednesday, June 19th, 2024. We pulled the Two of Pentacles in part 1 of today's daily inspirational message, and Spirit is simply reminding us to make sure that we have a sense of balance throughout the course of our day today. Be consciously aware of the harmonious relationship between the ups and downs of the entirety of our day. And when we are aware of that harmonious relationship, when we are aware, when we're in that downtime, when we're in a time of feeling up or better, right, that there is a certain harmonious balance between them. We can transmute the negative times, the times that we're feeling down, into positive ones, right? But don't overwork yourself. Don't get to a point where you're so high that your head is in the clouds and you're unable to see things clearly here in terms of what's right in front of you. So again, that Two of Pentacles is a delicate juggling act that requires a sense of balance, that requires the insight to be able to see and understand the harmonious relationships between the ups and the downs that we experience in our life. And that's what Spirit was reminding us of here this morning with the Two of Pentacles. Spirit, what additional messages do you have for us this morning as it pertains to our days today and the message that you had for us earlier in the Two of Pentacles? That is Sunstone. Beautiful card. Sunstone. Take pleasure in the things you do. Take pleasure in the things you do. All right. So, what Spirit is telling us here this morning is that we need to be able to have a sense of pleasure and accomplishment. Don't be afraid, right? Even during the lows, don't be afraid to take pleasure in what you're doing, because that's how you kind of rebound. That's how you alchemize those low experiences into higher vibrational frequencies, higher vibrational experiences. Because even when we are experiencing something that we, perhaps don't want to be a part of, right? When we're truly grateful for that experience, and when we take pleasure in the little things throughout that experience, right? Perhaps maybe you don't want to take pleasure in the experience in its entirety, but there's always something that we can be grateful for. There's always something that we can take pleasure in. And when we understand that, and when we truly embody that feeling and that being, that is how we alchemize those lows into those highs, right? Gratitude, taking pleasure in those things, really feeling it within us that, hey, like, this kind of this situation as a whole is kind of crazy, but I am enjoying this aspect of it, and thank you for that, source. And you're going to see how that dramatically transmutes that negative energy and those negative experiences in your life. You'll begin to really understand that sense of balance. You'll begin to really understand, hey, this beautiful dance of high and low is much more easily danced with a partner, and that partner is understanding and gratitude. Sunstone, take pleasure in the things you do, from the guidebook. Don't just stop and smell the roses. Make yourself a bouquet. If you find yourself moving through your day on autopilot, force yourself to stop and take a moment to appreciate the beauty in your life. If you find you're always focused on what's next, allow yourself to appreciate the moment at hand. You can even put a reminder in your phone if needed. You only get one life. Allow yourself time to enjoy it. Do something that gives you a significant boost of energy and happiness, something that fills your cup and feeds your soul. Take delight in everything you do, because it's those little pleasures that make life truly worth living. Just like we said, right? Take delight in everything you do. Find that little thing, even if it's in a certain, situation as a whole where you're not quite enjoying the totality of it all. There's always something to be grateful for. There's always something to find that little pleasure in. And when you find those things, and when you focus on how those things make you feel, and you have gratitude for those things in those moments, that is how you ride the wave successfully and kind of go back up on that upswing with grace and balance and harmony as your life is being played out here for you. Core questions. What is the greatest pleasure in your life? What is a small joy you experience every day? Crystal action affirmation for Sunstone. Affirm, I have plenty of time. I have plenty of time. Say it with me, please. I have plenty of time. Today, savor a small moment that you usually take for granted, such as a hot cup of coffee or exchanging smiles with a stranger. Just like I just said, right? Find that small moment, find that little thing. If you're going through difficult times, or if you're experiencing something throughout the course of your day today that, you're not so excited to be a part of. When you find the little thing within those experiences, or little things within those experiences, that really, you can be grateful for, and you can, find that gratitude for, find the joy within those certain little things. That is how you transmute the energy. That is how you are, truly an alchemist at that point, where you understand how to upswing that downswing, right? When you understand that, showing gratitude and showing appreciation and finding joy in the little things in your day-to-day experiences, in your hour-by-hour experiences, and again, showing gratitude for those things, that is how you transmute those downward waves into upward waves. And that is truly how you create that sense of balance and that sense of harmony within your life. That is how you juggle throughout the course of your day to day. So, great message here from Spirit this morning with the Two of Pentacles and the Sunstone card. Thank you all so much for joining me here this morning. I truly do appreciate each and every single one of you. Thank you all so much for hitting the like button. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button. And we'll see you very soon at the next reading. Have a great day, everybody.